Hey pals, how are you doing? Today I'm wearing grey sweatpants for a very important reason. This video is sponsored by a prosthetic company. I have a package from Ackobom, which is a prosthetics company based in China, I think. And they very kindly sponsored this video and asked me to unbox a prosthetic for you. And if you stay tuned, you might see it in action with my grey sweatpants on, so. Things I do for the internet. This is the box that it comes in. It says that it is a silicone toy on the front. Silicone toys can be anything like stim toys, fidget toys, like stress balls. So I feel like that's still pretty discreet. And then on the back it says your present. I feel so special. Ready? Ugh. Cute. Okay, inside there's bubble wrap. Oh, there's a little penguin stuffy. I could give that to Olive. And a little note. Thank you for your support of Ackobom products. Each of your customized products is handmade and unique. We hope you take good care of it. First, the little penguin. Olive, what's this? The penguin represents adaptability and resilience, freedom and adventure. We hope that our friends will not be afraid to take risks in life. That's cute. So we've got two packages, penis and pants. Perfect. What more could you want in life? I always appreciate it when a packer comes with a bag. I feel like it's just a bit more secure. Your packer's not gonna get really fluffy and dirty in the cupboards. It's a little bit more discreet as well. Let's do the pants first. Pants, I got the XL boxes, I think. Okay, cute. Just the underwear. They've got a little ring in the middle. And the back, oh, there's a little pocket for a little something. Underwear feels sturdy. There's like nice finishing touches to the stitching and stuff, so cute. All of my underwear is just black and plain, so they fit in really well with my cupboard anyway. Let's go for the packer. I got the Ackobom 2-in-1 FTM packer STP prosthetic simulation packer, LX19. I got the small fair 3cm uncut one, so it's a little different to the ones that I've reviewed in the past. I just felt like a lot of them are designed to be for intercourse, and I just wanted to test something a little different. Also, I feel like a lot of the packers that I've reviewed in the past have been very big, so I thought I would try and get a smaller one just for everyday usage that isn't like so intensely in your pants. There are 3 different sizes that you can get as well, from large, medium to small, and there are 5 different colors that you can get, ranging from fair to dark. The pack is available as an STP, which is hollow, and the one that I'm showing you, but there's also a soft packer which is filled in. Ackobom also has a product material safety and test report on their website, which is super detailed and you can download it. They've put the products through a lot of vigorous testing to make sure that it's skin safe and comfortable. If you want to read more about their report, then head to their website, and I'll also link it in the description below. Comes in a plastic thing. Okay, cute. And you might be looking at it and think that looks little, but penises are small when they're not hard. Let's be real. And it's an STP, so you can pee through it. It's also hollow, so it feels like there's not going to be a huge bulge, which is great because a lot of the other ones that I've had that are STPs, they are showers, not growers. And sometimes you want to be a little bit more discreet with what you're packing. It's very stretchy and squishy. Squishy! I feel like this feels like a flaccid penis. The skin is super soft. There's little balls in the scrotum that are harder. That's fun. This is $115 for the small. For the medium, it's $125. And for the large, it's $145. You can get it as a soft packer or an STP. And it comes in 3 centimeters, 9 centimeters, or 11.5 centimeters. Damn. You can see like veining and stuff in the coloring, which is really cool. I always appreciate the realism in packers. So with the underwear, there's a flap in the back pull that apart, and then you can put the pinnace through the boxes, and then the flap goes over. Also, looking at it through that, it's so realistic. Like, there's veins and wrinkles, and it just looks really, that's kind of trippy to see that through. Okay, I'm gonna put these on and with the underwear, and then I will show you, maybe. What, is that even allowed? Oh, I've got windows here and everyone can see me changing. I feel like this is probably the most realistic soft packer that I've worn. I find so many to be really firm, and that's an issue that I've heard amongst the community with many brands. This one is so soft and so squishy. I'm just sitting here like, I tend not to pack because I don't want to draw attention to my bulge. I find it quite like uncomfortable, but these feel like they might change my mind. Another thing about the harness is that there's fabric between me and the packer, so it's not super sweaty, and like silicone gets sticky when it's sweaty, so I am glad that there's fabric in between it. It doesn't feel as irritating, or like, I don't know, sometimes when stuff is up against me, I'm a bit like, I need to think about other things, not the fact that I've got this in my pants. I will show you what it looks like in grey sweatpants on this channel, but I can't show you the actual underwear with the penis outside of it, because this video might get flagged if YouTube thinks it's a real penis. Okay, my verdict on the grey sweatpant test. It's not super graphic. There's definitely a bulge there. It's not super swingy, which is great. I feel like circumcised prosthetics show up more graphically than uncircumcised. There's like, you can usually see the head in grey sweatpants. So this one you can't really, which I prefer because it's not as like intriguing. People probably aren't going to look as much. It also doesn't feel really bulky, which is great. I can't feel it on my legs. I don't have to pack to one side. So that's something I prefer in packers. So sorry to my neighbours if they can hear me talking about penises. Every week it's another penis. If the idea of finding the right packer for you is really overwhelming, I've actually made a flow chart that asks you loads of questions, and then it's got my recommendation at the bottom. So if you want to download that, you can sign up to my newsletter and you get a free download in your inbox. If you prefer written reviews, I'll have this on my blog with pictures so you can see it in all its glory. I'm warning you now, if you go to my blog, you will see things that look like my penis. It's not my penis, I promise. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Ackobom for sponsoring this video. Thank you for supporting this channel. If you want to support me further, please consider becoming a patron. I use the funds from Patreon and sponsorships to cover my time for making these videos. So if you want to support me, please consider becoming a patron. You can do so for as little as £1 a month, cancel at any time. I've got juicy podcasts with like lots of gossip, and I've got downloadable prints on there. I've got lots of fun stuff, so you won't miss out if you sign up. You can also sign up for 1 month, get all the stuff you want, and then leave. I probably shouldn't promote it that way because that doesn't really help me, but if you want to, you could. Hopefully, when you sign up and see all the stuff, you'll be like, oh my god, I want to stick around because it's so fun. It's like a whole nother world. Also, if you weren't aware, I am an artist and an illustrator, and I run a shop. My shop is Conscious Euphoria. My blog is on my website. Let me know if you want to see any other videos of testing products and what you want to see. If you've got any questions about the product, just let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!